phantasmagorical. That was the Smiths there, and they want to hang the DJ. And, you know, I couldn't agree more. Wise words there, Morrissey, mate. Because if you've been out at a big charity dinner, I think it's mega-mungously important that you do hang your dinner jacket up when you get in, so that it doesn't get all sort of wrinkly, and not just your DJ, but also your trousers too.
Fantastically sensible tip there, mate.
Quite literally, thanks, mate. And before we move on, there's just time for today's brain strain. Who was the fifth member of the Beatles? That's the Beatles. Was it Pete Beale, Pete Best, or Jeremy Beadle?
I think it was Pete Best, wasn't it, mate?
Well, it might have been.
No, it was definitely Pete Best.
Just put one of those three names on a postcard and send it to me.
No, mate, it was definitely Pete Best.
I'll put Pete Best on a postcard and send it to me, Mike Smash, Fab FM, Fab Tower, Fab Street, Swindon.
We have all the most brain-teasingly tough-tastic quizzes here on the brand new look Radio Fab FM.
That's right, fulfilling our charter to be relevant to today's youth.
Yeah. Instead of playing wall-to-wall rock music, we've been forced to talk about issues that affect young people.
And that's great, isn't it, mate?
Yep.
Yesterday we were discussing homelessness, unemployment, teenage depression, and problems with drugs. But first, homelessness. I love the homeless, don't you, Nicey?
I certainly do, mate. There. Have you got any spare change-tastic?
They really are. Dog on a string, dociously cardboard mungus in an only English cider-tastically can attend us at 10 o'clock in the morning type way.
Yep, hats off to him. And now for some rock music with Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Coming up after this report.
Is homelessness caused by unemployment? Or is unemployment caused by homelessness? And how can we solve it?
That's a toughie, isn't it, mate? It's a kind of chicken and egg situation.
Right, so there you have it, the homeless. You should live in chicken hutches and eat eggs. Now, Bachman Turner Overdrive with...
Acne.
Acne?
Yes, cause depression amongst teenagers, leading to problems with drugs, which could, in turn, lead to unemployment, which could, in turn, lead to homelessness. So, if you're a spotty-faced fella or a crater-faced lady, why not give us a ring on the Pus-Mungus Radio Fab FM zipline?
Oh, for God's sake, I am sick to bloody death of teenagers and their bloody problems. If I hear one more word about acne, homelessness, whether they're O-levels or whatever the hell they're called anymore, are easier or harder, or whether revision leads to depression leading to bloody homelessness, I shall go mad. And I don't want to hear one more report into teenage pregnancy, anorexia and traffic congestion in the year 2010. What do I care about traffic congestion? I've got a bloody helicopter. And as for the bloody Don't Take Drugs campaign, what's wrong with drugs? We all took buckets of drugs in the 60s, never did us any harm.
I'm not sure we did, mate. I certainly don't remember...
Well, of course you don't remember, Smashey. You were out of your box for the entire decade. That's how you got your bloody name, Smashey. I mean, just because we play rock music, why do we have to talk about youth issues? I mean, granted, I'm approaching the end of my youth, but I'm not interested in effing acne. And as for the bloody homeless, they are so selfish. Now, I don't know if this sounds controversial, but when a dog's homeless, it's rounded up, taken to Battersea Dogs Home, and if it's not claimed within a week, it's put down. Now, I'm not saying that should necessarily be the case, but it's food for thought, isn't it?
Right, well, now I really do think it is time for some records.
At last!
Yes, record unemployment figures out today.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm going down the boozer.